We are live with the Redwood Gigantia podcast. My name is Tyler, and we are just another hours away before the Redwood Rangers will play their first UIL game of the season. Lead starts today against LD at 4:30 at LD. I am very lucky to be joined by some of the great men of Redwood Baseball. And just why don't you guys give us your name, graduating year, and position?
Eric Rico, pitcher and third baseman, and I'm 2025.
Cruz Rodriguez. I'm a pitcher. I play first base, and I'm a class of 2024.
Isaac Esquivel, shortstop, class of 2025.
Jackson Griffiths, class 2025, center field.
Okay, guys, so how are you preparing for the game tonight?
I think we're preparing we've been practicing hard this week, out there for like 3 hours, and I think our preparation kind of comes from practice, and we'll be ready for them. I mean, we've played them 3 times last year, or 4 times last year actually, so we know what to expect. We kind of know what's coming, like what pitcher they have coming for us, so we just got to be ready to hit.
I totally agree with that. We just prepare all week for this game, and we're just going to keep playing hard, leave it all out there.
Yeah, I know they got way different team than last year, so it's just adjusting that lefty we're facing today. So all practice we've been facing off a lefty machine, so I think we'll be ready.
Yeah. Also on the hitting side, just working on the little things like bunting, just because you never know what's gonna happen in the game, so we might have to do some bunting.
I just want to ask really quick, just touching on the preseason a little bit. From the first game against Edison to the last game last week against the Village, what do you guys feel like you guys were able to change? What do you feel like you were able to, how do you feel like you were able to adjust and get better in the preseason?
I think we've came pretty far since our first game, since we lost off a walk-off, which was pretty devastating. But, our first game we were missing a few key players. And then Bowler, everyone, was kind of clicking at that point. So it just takes us into a league with, a great win off Bowler.
Yeah, like at Edison, it was just the small things that beat us. So we just worked on those, perfected our craft, and then we were there for Bullard, came hard at them, and they just couldn't handle us.
I feel also some of it was team chemistry. It wasn't the best in the beginning of the season, but as we started getting going, team chemistry got better with team dinners, hanging out every Tuesday, Wednesday nights.
I think like a lot of things. I mean, our pitching. I feel like it's been good since day one. We've been on point. We've been throwing strikes, getting outs. Hitting wise, I think we've improved a lot. Approach wise, I mean, from that first game at Edison, we were just kind of going out there, just trying to do whatever we can to help the team. But now we're kind of all as one team, swinging together and scoring runs. So yeah.
Okay, and you guys have a tournament coming up, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, so how have you guys been preparing for this tournament, and how would it be different than some of the other games that you've had so far?
Well, we played Clovis West in preseason. We kind of know what we're expecting from them. They're a pretty good ball club, but then we got Liberty of Madeira.
Yeah,
and
Pleasant Grove.
Pleasant Grove. So we don't know we don't really know what to expect from those teams, but we'll just know we'll be out there like last year, just having fun. I mean, it's with those tournaments, it's kind of just like riding the wave of like the last win, and kind of trying to just ride the emotion of the last one, I guess.
Yeah, and like for the Easter tourney, that's the tournament, Easter Classic, we're not going to treat it as any like different game. We're still going to go out there and play hard, So that's our mindset, just play out there, play hard, and just go win. That's our mindset.
Yeah, no, it's different sometimes because we play like teams we've never like faced or seen anything before, so we're just coming in there like wanting to win, but usually we do pretty good because we're coming off good wins of league and preseason.
Yeah, also help on teaching us how to make adjustments quicker than later, because with the tournament, you're not going to have time in between games for practices to work on the little things. It's just gonna be a mindset type of thing.
With the Easter Classic tournament, I always like to see it as a turning point. You have that little, what is it, like a 2 week stretch of the lead, and then you head into the tournament, and then back to lead after, so the end of the season. How do you guys kind of view the tournament as like a turning point, and what kinds of things can you guys do in the Easter Classic kind of to create good habits and head into that last stretch of the lead and just stay hot?
If we keep winning in that Easter tourney, then we're gonna have a lot of momentum coming to league, and they should be scared with all that momentum. And if we lose, then we're gonna have like a fire, under us. So they should also be scared. They should be scared either way.
Yeah, like I remember last year when we had all that momentum going in that championship game in the tournament, and then we lost it, and that was a pretty devastating game, and we just had all that fire in us for the next league games, and just turned up for there on.
It'll help us drive a lot. No matter what happens, we're gonna know that we gotta keep working hard no matter what, because that's not the only thing we want. It'd be nice to get the East Classic chip, but getting league would help us out too. Go back to back with us.
Mm-hmm. I think it kind of, the turning point, I guess, would be like it shows us what we're gonna see in the playoffs, kind of with just random teams going to a random park, and you just got to go out there and play your best game, best 7 innings. And then it kind of like shows like what we've done to get better, because we play in that preseason, we play those non-league games, then we play the league games. So it's kind of like, okay, league, you lock in, you play, but then that Easter tourney kind of shows like if we've really gotten better from the start of the season and what can we do against other teams, basically.
Okay, and then speaking on league again, what are each of your guys' like personal expectations for how you want to do and how you feel like you've improved and what you expect from yourself in league?
My expectations, we obviously win it, but I think we really want to go 15-0 again. Just to be 30-0 in EYO would be pretty amazing and a great goal for us, but
15-0, let's go. That's my expectation.
That's fair. I think we're looking to, I mean, all of us, I think, could be all first UIL type of guys. So just go out there and play our best and play for our team,
Yeah, 15-0 sounds pretty good, but just gotta take it one game at a time, to be honest.
Looking at it from just a game approach, how important is it for you guys, even though you want to go 15-0 in lead, so the second straight year, 30-0 for the last 2 years, obviously, but how do you guys just lock in and say, hey, we want to have a game approach, we have to win this one before we can even think about the next one?
I think last year, I think it was the Golden West game. We almost lost. It was 8-7, I think. It was maybe in the middle of league, and it was kind of like, wow, we could really lose one of these games if we don't come in every game, trying to win every game and trying to play to our best ability and not play down to our opponents if they're not playing that well that day. So we kind of just got to lock in every game.
I agree. You can't just overlook the current game. It's the current game and then the next and then the next. Just keep rolling. We have to use the fire from each game, but keep catching dubs.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, just one game at a time, because we really have nothing to lose if we're going into 15-0. But once we get to 10-0, we have nothing to lose but win. So.
Yeah, just start some practice. Honestly, good practices, learning good games. Just gotta keep level head straight, keep working hard no matter what. Don't overestimate the other team.
And what are your guys' thoughts on your team chemistry, and how do you feel like that impacts how you go throughout the season?
Yeah, I think it affects us a lot, because if you have a good team chem, you're just gonna play well, everything's gonna click. But if you don't, it's just gonna be bad the whole year and will never get fixed. Last year, I feel like it was the most team chem I've ever had on a team. That's why we're so good. And this year, everyone's starting to click. We have a bunch of new dudes and younger dudes, so I think we'll do good this year in league and playoffs.
I agree. a lot of young dudes, a lot of new guys, but we're here steadily improving, getting closer by the day every practice. So that's why I think we're going to be good. We're just getting better because our chemistry is growing.
Yeah, the chemistry has been good lately. I feel like the Bullard game is what made it better. Everyone wanted to win that game bad. Everyone was up and hyped for it, so I feel like that's where chemistry is going to start taking off from right here.
Yeah, I agree. The team chemistry, I mean, like, it was definitely, like, a little bit low at the beginning of the season. We kind of didn't want to, like, win as one team, but now I think the goal is just go out there and play for everyone else, not play for yourself, so, yeah.
This is going to be the last question on my end. You talked about the Golden West end last year. That was probably, definitely one of the closest league games last season. I just want to go one by one. Who do you guys think could possibly give you that toughest game or those toughest set of games this year in EYL play?
I think definitely our opponent today, LD. I've seen what they can do in the preseason, beating good teams, and also Mount Whitney's definitely a team to watch. If they throw one of their good arms, we got to show up that day, and we gotta be able to perform that day. So yeah,
I agree. LD or Mount Whitney in the hunt. Always got to look out for those little guys. They could come back. They could come back and bite you.
Yeah, Mount Whitney's got some solid arms, I know. LD's got some good players. I mean, they got good players that work together. I just feel like everyone, because you never know.
Yeah, I think LD and Whitney, because just those pitchers and one bad game for us and one good game for them means the end of our streak. So we just got to take one game at a time, I guess.
All right. Well, thank you guys so much for doing
Thank you.
this.
thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks you guys for being on. The road to 30-0 starts tonight. The Redwood Rangers against LD Alante, so 30. Thank you guys for watching.
Be there.